Well, there's me again. Let's see what kind of trouble we can stir up tonight. See what kind of... Rocky got him a bottle again. Jane Bray, how you doing, girl? Rocky done got him a plastic bottle. How you doing tonight, Jane? Yeah, I knew you got sick. I'm glad you're doing better. That's not fun. I tell you what, when you're sick, you want to sit still. Well, I do. Are you back home now? I'm feeling pretty good. I just lazy. Don't have no get up and go. But that's not fun. That's a long day when you do that. I did that a couple times when I was pulling them RVs. I wish we was back in Arizona. What kind of trailer, Jane? got your own little doghouse now, huh? I'll tell you what, the fiberglass trailers are neat because they just last forever. Seems like I've seen that trailer somewhere. Like a square casita, huh? How long? $15. Well, it's about the same size as that casita of mine. They call that a 17, but that's tongue and all. Well, is it pretty clean, Jane? Or you gonna have to do any work to it, or? Captain Jack, how you doing, man? Where you at, Jack? After pulling your Taylor, I bet that one you don't even know what's behind you. Yeah, you have it spit shine in no time. Oh, you done in Texas now, huh? No, but you'll have it that way before long. Yeah, I got Badge and Jimmy both up on this thing the other night. Yeah, that Taylor Craft is a nice trailer. That's the first one I'd ever seen in person when I saw yours. Not many places around here, Jack. Hello, Dirk. Oh, Dirk, that thing is a blast. It'll run in a half-inch of water and run about 40 miles an hour. There ought to be two or three little short videos, maybe running that thing on a lake, Dirk. Well, you can do that a little bit at a time. You don't have to do it all in one day, Jane. Are you in Texas too, Dirk? Nah. Oh, he's down in Texas now. I was fixing to say that burn. We'll have a little get together. Hey, Steve. What are you doing, Rocky? You don't like my shirt? Yeah, I guess. I'm glad he can't talk any more than he does. I ain't gonna tell him what he'd say. How you doing today, Steve? Get out of there. Hello, Kenneth. Yeah, I got too many projects going, Dirk. I got the outside of that camper. Uh, finished up, and got the jacks under it, and then I ran across a pretty new camper, and I just stole it. I bought it cheap, and so I quit working on that cab over. I'm gonna sell that thing to somebody that wants to rig one up. Dirk, you can tell I like to build stuff, can't you? Oh, all right, Steve. How's the puppy doing? Dirk, I got up that far on that cab over, and that's when I started having some medical problems. So all them things are sort of on hold right now. Lucas, Lucas. Rocky looking at me like, my name's not Lucas. What's the matter with you? Steve gonna hit me. My neighbor here's got a dog, a big German Shepherd. It's about like Gracie's dog. They look identical. And yesterday they ran. Oh yeah, I got to be doing something all the time. But Rocky and that German Shepherd ran. Rocky could outrun that big ass German Shepherd. Whoops. And but last night I thought he done died. I was poking on him, messing with him. He wouldn't even open his eyes. I think when he gets mad at me, he turns around and puts his butt to the camera. I think he's telling me he kisses his butt when he does that. Have you heard from Tracy and Kristen, Jane? Are they back home? Oh, he got a good channel, Dirk. Steve got some of the smoothest videos flying that drone out there. Steve, did you hear anything about them rescinding that law that you couldn't film in a national park? How long have you been flying your drone, Steve? Or a drone? Hmm. Well, I read someplace or was on some channel that said they rescinded that law, but that's YouTube. 3 years. How many drones have you gone through in 3 years, Steve? Hello, Lily T. How you doing that day, gal? Your propane barrel, what? Okay. You have a rough one yesterday, Lily? That would get exciting if you had a propane bottle bouncing along beside you on the highway, about 70 miles an hour. Did you talk ugly, Jane? Few choice words. Ooh, just what you want to be doing, huh? Well, is it still usable, or are you gonna have to make a barbecue pit out of it? Oh, that's good. All the time you get back down here, Jane, you'll have that thing dialed up like a brand new one. You start subbing to all them dirt, and they got quality videos. You sure spend a lot of time keeping up with Steve and Lillian. Some of these others on here. Now I missed this one. Ooh. Oh, he done fine. He was up here aggravating me a while ago. How you doing, Mr. Kenneth? Mm. Well, can you still drive it, Jane, or did it? You have to haul it in. Boy, that's the only thing about where Captain Jack is down there. There's just deer everywhere. It's so easy to run over one down there. Yeah, and deer are everywhere down there, Jack. It's not too bad right now because it's wet. When you really got to watch the country down there, is that you get a real dry spell, and that concrete is wet, so you will have green grass and stuff about a foot, 18 inches out from the edge of the highway, and them deer be standing right on the edge of that asphalt. All they got to do is take one step there in front of you. I need to wake him up again, Steve. Start talking about a TREAT. Jack, I think that area right around there is the highest deer concentration in Texas. We don't have the elk here. It'd be tough if you hit an elk. It'd be like hitting a horse. They come through the windshield. They're tall enough. The only good thing about a deer, and that's they jump. Well, usually it's down low. Yeah, moose is a big animal. Ooh, and they're tall too. Like I say, you knock the legs out from under them, and the body's coming right through that windshield. You ever eat any moose? That's one animal I've never tasted. Yeah, horse will do the same thing. Anything with long legs, it's usually not good. I never tried moose. I've tried bison and elk and deer and hogs and You kill a moose, you'd have meat for a while. What them things weigh 1,800, 2,000 pounds, something like that. It's got to be taken care of, Lily. If you don't take care of it right, it ain't worth a damn. If you take care of it right, you can't tell it from beef. You can slice you some steaks off a back strap and get on them with that little tenderizer hammer and then batter them and dip them in flour and deep fry them. Woo! That and a pan full of white gravy and some hot biscuits. Now you can hurt yourself. Take care of it, it won't taste gamey. When I kill a deer within an hour, he's quartered and he's in a nice chest and there's crushed ice on him, and I keep him like that for 4 or 5 days with the plug open, and it drains all that blood and stuff out of there. And I haven't had one that had a wild taste since I started doing that. I want to eat deer if it's gamey. Yeah, I want to eat that. Or if I can smell it cooking, no, not me. If they took care of it right, I'll fight you for it. Somebody was talking about they didn't like doves here a while back, and it is it's a different taste of dove. But man, you can take them doves and put a jalapeno and a little cheese and wrap it in bacon and put it on a grill. Ooh, pretty damn good. Y'all got a lot of them out there, Steve, but quail are good eating, deep fried quail. But my favorite wild bird is them grouse up there in Colorado. Ooh, them things are good now. Yeah, it sure don't hurt it. Yeah, they quit school when they was in the second grade, Captain Jack. They sure taste good, but them got to be the dumbest birds I ever saw in my life. Well, you need to pass them around, Lily. Well, Bad got sick coming home too, didn't he, Jane? You can take a bow, if you can find a covey, you can kill all this legal out of one covey with a bow. A gun, they'll fly, but that bow, they'll just fly 10 or 15 feet and lay them. You can wear them out with a bow and arrow. I tell you one wild bird I never have tried, and that was a grouse. Pheasant. They tell me those are good. You ever eat one of the ringnecks, Jane? People that hunt them things just swear up and down that they're awesome. Them ringnecks will scare the hell out of you when you walk up on them. Them males are pretty, aren't they? I like the antelope and the hamburger meat type stuff, but the rest of it I didn't care too much for. It was all right. I'd a whole lot rather have venison. We got some way up north in Texas. Well, we used to have. I don't know. That fireman wiped most of them out. And that's one of the invasive species that's done well here. I think they're from China originally. Got a guy here trying to get me to raise the pigeon. No, there's a standard deal on a duck. So you take a duck and nail him to a board and put all kind of seasoning on him and put him in the oven and cook him for about 8 hours. And you take it out and throw the duck away and eat the board. That's about the way it is. It's something else about ducks. When you want to go duck hunting, it's supposed to be cold and rainy and icy, and that ain't my kind of weather. Yeah, I ate some goose up north, and they were pretty good up there. You kill one down here, they're muddy tasting. They ain't worth a flip. Of course, they done flown 2 or 3 thousand miles. Most of the ducks and geese you get down here, you try to eat them, they just taste like biting the end of a mud ball. Pigeons was another one that I didn't realize it, but they were imported from Europe as a meat bird. Them quail eggs were like that. I can't eat chicken eggs, but now the quail eggs didn't bother me. See, never have tried duck eggs. Damn, ducks make such a mess. Oof. Used to years ago. Mm. If y'all will share this thing out, and I'm up at 482 now, so I don't like but 18 getting that 500. You read about the old timers, what they raised and what they brought over here, like these wild hogs, that domestic hogs. They're all from Europe. It's been a pretty nice day here. Yeah, me too. I really enjoyed the time out there. All right, Lily, you have a good night, gal. Well, I hope I feel a hell of a lot better than ironwood than I did this time. you talking about, Ironwood or Quartzsite or just that area or what? I don't care anything about Quartzsite. I sure did like that place where Badger camped. Oh, okay, Lily. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm still planning on it if I can get everything worked out. It's hard to plan that far ahead. You don't never know what's going to happen. Yeah. I'm going to try to be out there, Jane. That's a nice place. I like that place out there. That place y'all right down the Yuma now. But you can't get lost, can't you, Jane? Yeah, y'all come on. You just come on over and we'll start at Big Ben and work down. You got to have a 200-foot bumper, huh? That boy, something else. Did I tell you about the tumbleweed T-shirt, Jane? Yeah, that was. I got tickled that lady I was talking to. I said, well, you travel a lot? She said, hell, as much as I can. So my kid's not quite grown yet. I said, I sure am watching YouTube and the way y'all travel around. I think that lady done got the bug too. And there's nothing that'll clear it up. I think Lily went to bed. She's a long ways from Arizona. Oh, there she is. Okay. Sorry about that, Lily. I thought you left. How many miles did y'all put on this year, Jane? Jack, you right about that. That hill country pretty nice, isn't it? No, I meant on your trip down to the States. Redmond. I think any of these big towns are getting that way. That's just like Quartzsite. I heard about more theft and that kind of stuff at Quartzsite this year than I've ever heard of. What are you doing, Rocky? What are you doing? Are you into something? Are you into something? Jane, we're gonna shut this thing down here pretty shortly anyway. I appreciate you coming in, gal. I'm glad you're feeling better. I think Jane got the right idea. I've got a yeah, I've got a big day tomorrow. I think I'm gonna go ahead and shut this thing down. I sure appreciate everybody coming in. Enjoyed the visit. You keep getting better now, Jane. Good night, folks.